Aloha and welcome to the Murph's Place 808 for the Love of Golf podcast. I am your host, Murph. What is going on, people? Another week is by. Another tournament has come and gone. And Joe P's gearing up for the Sony Open qualifier. I got to tell you guys, the plan was for me to caddy for him. And I've got this issue with my left knee. I had my right knee replaced probably 3 or 4 years ago. Just to tell you a quick story. So I had my right knee replaced about 3 years ago, and I've had knee issues for quite some time, many years. And normally I would tear a meniscus or something like that. So I've had my right knee scoped twice and my left knee scoped one time. Both of them were for meniscus repairs, and then I had some strands on my ACL that they cleaned up on my right knee. But about a few years ago, it just got to the point that I couldn't take it anymore. It's too much pain. Before each golf season, when I was in Ohio, I'd have my ortho guy shoot it up with cortisone so that I could play the golf season. The golf season in Ohio, normally it would go from like April to October. And so I would just have him shoot it up with cortisone each year, and it would last me for the whole golf season, playing tournaments and everything. So when I got here, I tried that, but it wasn't helping at all. And then the doc that I went to go see, I trust this guy with everything. I mean, he has my best interest at heart for sure. And he was kind of reluctant to do my knee surgery, but it got to the point that we had to do it. So best thing that I ever did. Now, don't get me wrong. When I had my meniscus surgeries, I was up and ready and raring to go like within a month. I'm pretty religious. I do my therapy pretty religiously. I don't skimp on it. I really work hard at it because I want to get back to playing. So the meniscus, like I said, about a month, it was good. Man, when I had this knee replacement, the month, deadline came up, and I was like, all right, I should be able to be good to go. I didn't think it was ever going to get better. That's how bad it was. It was horrible. And all in all, it took me about 3 months before I could get back out and start playing again. So I see in my near future the same for my left knee. Now, my question is now the time to do it when the golf tournament season is kind of over for me? I don't have any tournaments until next year, like in, I think is the first one, March or April. Do I do it now over the winter months when I can miss? I don't have to worry about missing any tournaments, or do I wait to have it done and try to tough it out like I did with my right one? The right one, I really don't want to go through that again as far as trying to play with it. I went about, I would say, probably 10 years of this knee pain and having cortisone shots all the time. And I don't know if I want to do that with this left one, because like I said, ever since I had my right one replaced, it's the best thing I've ever done. And it feels great. I have no pain, no issues whatsoever. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm trying to debate on whether I want to get it done. You guys let me know what you think. Shoot me an email at murphsplace808@gmail.com and let me know if you think I should get my knee surgery done now, or should I hold off on it and just maybe tough it out, have some cortisone shots done in it. Let me know what you guys think. But anyhow, I really wanted to get it done, but I don't want to go through that. I kind of got depressed a little bit with my right one because I didn't think it was ever going to get better. And you just got to stick through it and get through it, and things do get better on the other side. So at least with this one, on my left one, I already know it's not going to be better in a month. It's going to take me a while, and I'm going to have to do the work to get it back into shape. But anyhow, Fia. I'm not sure if the boys played or not. I know Chris put out a text asking people if they wanted to play, and I've been trying to rest my knee, and I don't know if they played or not. I know so a couple of the guys had some other stuff going on, but I knew that I wasn't going to be able to play. I wasn't going to be able to play. So as far as I know, Joe P still holding the belt, and it's been almost 2 years now. It's crazy. Beach Boys, yesterday we played Royal Kania Golf Club. And an interesting fact about Royal Kania, if you guys, especially for the locals that live around here, in case you didn't know, and I didn't know this until recently, that when they built that course, they built every tee box where you could see Diamond Head. Now, I didn't know, I never noticed that before. I mean, you can see, it's one of the courses with the best views. I mean, you can see Pearl Harbor, downtown, you can see all that area. It's really, really a neat view course to play. But so yeah, I tested that, and sure enough, on every tee box, you can see Diamond Head. So that was a pretty interesting little fact that I didn't know before. But the course was in okay shape. Greens were rolling pretty good. I did not play all that well. I shot a lousy 82, but it was good enough to beat Troy and retain the GOAT belt. So I did keep that. Shep hasn't been playing. Matter of fact, he left, I believe, today to go to the mainland for a meeting. And so he had his clubs were getting worked on, so he hasn't been playing here lately. But and Dan, I think Dan has some issues, medical issues that he's not able to play right now. So hopefully he gets those taken care of and gets back to playing with us. But I'm not sure. Maybe he even had to work today. Or yesterday. We actually played it yesterday. Next week we have our turkey shoot. Now, normally how a turkey shoot works is that if you win, you get a turkey. But the way we do it is we just give money. So the pots are going to be extra large next week. It's a 2-day event. We play Monday at Coalina, and then Tuesday we play Hawakale. And Hawakale is the private course here. Troy's a member there, so he's able to get us tee times to go and play. So Monday we play Coalina, and Tuesday is at Hawakale. And they had to limit the field. I mean, there's only 12 guys playing, and obviously when you get to play a course like Hawakale, it's a private course. There's a lot more people that want to play, but Steve told everybody on the chat, the group chat, that the first 12 players that responded RSVP'd that they were in. So you know what they say, if you snooze, you lose. So there's some guys that are not going to get to play because they didn't get in their RSVP in time. So, but that'll be a good time. Like I said, no turkeys, but some money. The pots are going to be extra big. The club is throwing in more money on the pots. I'm not sure the exact figures, who's going to win what for what, like low net, low gross, and all that stuff, and club greenies and Tommy's greenies, skins and chippies. But it's well going to be worth the time and effort if you get in there and play well. So hopefully we'll see. But that's going to be not Royal Kania, but Coalina and Hawakale next week. And I said it before, if you guys are interested in joining the club, we play on Mondays. We play, you can play every Monday if you want to. You can play every other Monday. You can play one Monday a month. It's totally up to you. There's no set amount you have to play. Now, don't get me wrong. You do get points for every time you show up and every time you shoot under par. So those points amass throughout the season. And then whoever has the most points at the end of the season, and I think Steve pays out like the top 10 or 15 or something like that. I can't remember. But whoever has the most points gets money for that. So it's, if you're going to try to win some money, come and play every week so that you get at least the minimum points for just showing up. And then if you shoot under par, you get some extra points too. However many strokes you shoot under par, under your handicap or whatever your low net is, you get points for that too. So I think it's just under par. However many you shoot under par. I don't know if it includes your handicap. Yeah, it has to include your handicap. Because there's guys that are getting points and they don't shoot, they shoot 73, 74, but with their handicap, they're shooting 66, 67, stuff like that. So, and speaking of that, Steve and I have a running bet each week. $5. Nothing that'll kill you, but $5 for whoever has the low net between he and I, whoever has the lowest score through low net. And he played out of his mind yesterday. I think he shot like 82, and I think his handicap was like 18. He shot 60, net 69 or 67 or something like that. Anyhow, obviously I lost $5 to him because I shot 82 and I got 0 strokes. But anyhow, yeah, like I said, if you guys are interested in coming out and, or if you just want to come out and try it and see if you like it, we got a bunch of good guys. And if you just want to come out and try it out and see if you like it and then join later, you can. I would suggest if you're going to join to wait until January when the new season starts. So it's only $60 to join for the year. And that covers your gin handicap. You get a gin also, which is also just went up in price to, I believe it's $30 a person now for your gin handicap. So, but yeah, if you're interested, go to the website, beachboysgolfclub.org, and shoot me a message that you would like to join, or you would like to come out and try it and see how you like it. And I'll let you know. I am going to have on the website, we are finalizing our schedule for next year, and I will be posting that. That will be in the schedule tab on the website. So if you go to the website, beachboysgolfclub.org, you can see, each week we list who did what, who won, greenies or skins or chippies or long and short par 3, who had the low nets, who had the low gross. And you can go there and look at that and see some of the information in there. So let's take a short break and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's get into some PGA news. We had the Worldwide Technology Championship at Mayakoba, which was played down in Mexico here this past weekend. Your winner of that tournament, Russell Henley, shot 23 under and won by 4 strokes over Brian Harman. This was his 3rd win on tour. And obviously we got our Brent Grant watch. He was in the field. Did not play too well. Shot 75, 72 and ended up missing the cut. But he's still grinding away. And like I said before, I said it last week and I'll say it again. I think he's going to win a tournament this year. I really do. He's probably going to play the majority of the tournaments on tour this year, and he's just got too good of a game not to win. And I really believe he's going to win one. Next up, you got the Cadence Bank Houston Open at Memorial Park Golf Course. The defending champion in that tournament is Jason Kokrak. And the power rankings for that tournament, number 1, they've got Scotty Scheffler. And last year, he tied for 2nd in this tournament. So they've got him ranked up there that he's possibly going to be the person that wins this. Number 2 on the list is Sam Burns. The last 2 years, Sam has finished tied for 7th in this tournament. So he's right up there in the running also. And then the 3rd person in the power rankings is Russell Henley. Obviously, he just won this past week, so he's playing pretty good right now. And he also tied for 7th. Tied for 7th place in this tournament last year, so he's right up there too. So those are the power rankings for the tournament. Let's see if they get them right. Maybe they will. Who knows? They might not. But Korn Ferry, don't forget, Brent Grant has moved from the Korn Ferry Tour to the PGA Tour, so we got Brent Grant watch on the PGA Tour, and we also have Jared Sawada on the Korn Ferry Tour. We're going to be watching him this season because he just ended up playing in the qualifying tournament for Q School for the Korn Ferry Tour this past weekend, and he shot 10 under and ended up tied for 6th, which earned him 12 guaranteed starts on the Korn Ferry Tour this year. So he's going to be playing well this year also. Who knows? Maybe we'll be 2 for 2. Maybe he joins Brent on the PGA Tour next year. He gets his card this year. So good luck to Jared. Congrats on playing well in the Q School tournament. And let's hope he ends up joining Brent on the PGA Tour next year. That would be awesome. 2 local guys playing on the PGA Tour. So I hope Brent ends up coming over here, for the Sony Open. That would be a prime time that I could get him on the show. But let's hope that happens. And I'll be staying in touch with him to see if he's going to be coming or not. But and I've got a couple other guys I want to get on the show. All right, let's take another short break, and I'll be right back. Stay tuned for new albums from Smart Boy artists C Money Baby and Decasso. In the meantime, grab some new summertime merch like swimwear, shorts, slides, and more. Head to www.smartboystudios.com to stay up to date on new music, new videos, new merch, and any upcoming events. All right, welcome back, everybody. Yeah, if you haven't had a chance, go check out smartboystudios.com. I mean, these guys are putting out some really good music. I mean, really good music. So go check them out. You can check out their songs, their artists. He's got a lot of great artists he's working with right now. So, and pick you up some merch. He's got some new stuff in there. Bikinis, slides, all kinds of stuff. Hoodies, and it's all quality stuff with a great logo. I love that octopus logo he's got. All right, so if you guys got any questions or topics you want to discuss, please shoot me an email at merceplace808@gmail.com. I appreciate all you guys listening. I appreciate the support you guys are sending me. Like I said, everything, any support you send, it goes right back into the show. I just recently was able to pick up a couple of the Zoom ZDM1 podcast mic packs, which comes with microphones and headphones, and the Zoom podcast or a PodTrack P4 recorder, so that I can go on the road with the show. I can run the whole podcast from that recorder, and I appreciate you guys supporting the podcast and listening. I know you could be doing a lot of other things, but you tune in and listen to the show, and I really appreciate it, and I appreciate your support. Or you could be doing like Steve and going to sleep listening to me. I don't know if that's because I'm so boring or he likes my voice. I do have a kind of a soothing voice, right? It could put you to sleep. I could tell you a story, read you a book. Anyhow, I hope you guys are staying safe and staying warm, especially if you're up there in the northern states. But if you are able to, if you're playing golf, hit them straight, hit them long, but don't hit them very often. Aloha, everybody.